A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello and welcome to A Plus English. I'm Seb.
I'm Chickling.
And we are talking about pets today.
Yes, I love animals.
I can see that you love animals.
I do.
You got very excited there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a think question to get started with. Where do you go with your pets on the weekends? Do all the shops and restaurants let your pets go inside? Well, firstly, Chicklin, do you have any pets?
Well, I used to back in college. I had a cat.
Okay.
I don't have any pet right now. I know you have like guinea pigs.
I do. I have
Okay.
two
Okay, I had
guinea
two of them.
pigs,
Okay.
Tianzhushu, Oolong and Cappuccino.
Okay, their names?
Yeah, that's their names. That's their
Okay,
names.
that's a cute
because
name.
one is dark brown and Taiwanese, and one looks like frothy milk.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't really take my pets anywhere.
I don't think you can.
Guinea pigs are terrible for taking places.
I know.
They don't like going on leashes, and they're scared of being outside in big spaces. So they're not really that fun to take places.
No.
But I have seen some people take guinea pigs to the park, for example.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so people do that. But if you have a bigger animal, like a dog or maybe a cat, and you like to take that places, you might want to take it to the shops or maybe a cafe or a restaurant. And that is what we are talking about today. So if you have a dog that you love and you're looking for a place to take them, you're going to want to see today's article.
Popular pet-friendly restaurants in Taiwan. Do you love spending time with your pets? Do you want to take them everywhere with you? Luckily, you can. Some restaurants in Taiwan are becoming more pet-friendly. Now, you can bring your furry friends with you. Warm House. Warm House is a lovely little breakfast and brunch restaurant in Danshui. The owners wanted a warm and cozy place for customers and their pets. They make all of their own dishes. Some popular dishes are the curry rice and sandwiches. They even make their own jam with different fruits. It's a great place to enjoy a day with your pet.
Word power!
Spend, 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 spent, spent. We spent almost the whole day at the beach yesterday. We spent almost the whole day at the beach yesterday. Brunch, brunch. On Sunday morning, I'll get up late and eat brunch with my friends. On Sunday morning, I'll get up late and eat brunch with my friends. Owner, owner. This shop's owner decided to close his shop and sell it to someone else. This shop's owner decided to close his shop and sell it to someone else. Warm, warm. My uncle is good with children because he's a warm person. My uncle is good with children because he's a warm person.
认识字汇。
Furry, cozy, curry.
So our article starts like this. Do you love spending time with your pets? Well, that's an easy question. Who doesn't love spending time with their pets? I know I do. We saw the word spend though, and that's a verb, and it's spelled S-P-E-N-D, spend. We spend time when we pass time doing something. If I go to the park with my sister, for example, then I'm spending time with her because we are doing an activity together. Spend is a slightly tricky irregular verb. Its forms are spend, spent. I spent yesterday, and I have spent. So, for example, I spent all afternoon cleaning my apartment yesterday. But what if we spend time in a bad way? For example, watching YouTube videos all afternoon instead of studying. We can say that we waste time when we do that. Waste is a verb which means to use time in a way which is not good or not useful. We could also say 浪费时间. So, for example, I wasted my time going to the library because I forgot to bring my library card. Lastly, going back to spend, there is something very important that we can spend too, and that's money. When we spend money, we use money to buy new things or pay for stuff. So if you take your dog to a cafe and you want to buy a cup of coffee, and that cup of coffee costs 60 NT dollars, then you have to spend 60 NT dollars to buy it. Now let's look at our example sentence, which is using spend to mean spend time. We spent almost the whole day at the beach yesterday. We spent almost the whole day at the beach yesterday.
好，所以文章开头就问了 ，Do you love spending time with your pets？ 意思就是，你喜不喜欢和你的宠物一起相处，一起度过时间嘛？当然，谁不想要没？好，那我们看一下 spend， 它这边它是一个动词，那它就是度过、花时间的意思。那么老师刚刚讲的非常清楚 ，to spend time doing something， 就是花时间去做什么。比如说 ，He spent 2 hours doing his homework。代表他花了2个小时做功课。那么老师刚刚提到的 waste 就是浪费的意思，那么也是一样可以说 to waste time doing something， 就是浪费时间做某一件事情的意思。那么老师刚刚讲的那句，我们来讲一下它的意思。I wasted my time going to the library， 就代表我浪费了时间去了图书馆。为什么呢 ？Because I forgot to bring my library card， 因为我忘记带图书馆的卡片了。那么呢 ，spend 当然也可以拿来当花费。所以比如说 to spend like how much money on something， 所以你可以说 I spent $5,000 on the jacket， 我花了5000元买了这件夹克。那我们看一下课文例句哦。我们昨天花了几乎一整天的时间待在海边。
A very nice day at the beach that would have been.
Yeah.
So next in our article we see, do you want to take them everywhere with you? Do you want to take your pets everywhere with you? Well, I wish I could, but as I said, my guinea pigs do not like leaving.
They're hard to control.
Yeah, no. Sometimes I put them on the balcony and let them run around the balcony.
Really?
Yes, and they try and eat my plants.
Okay, will they jump up the balcony?
No, there's a big fence.
Okay,
they
that's
can't
good.
get over it. All right, let's carry on.
所以我们文章就问了，你想不想带你的宠物到各个地方？老师的宠物 guinea pigs， 它就是天竺鼠的意思。
Well, if you have a better pet than a guinea pig, a pet that likes to go outside, then the article says, luckily, you can.
所以如果你有一种你的动物可以带出去的话，那很幸运，你可以带到餐厅哦，很幸运的。这边 luckily 指的是很幸运的。
That's right. Some restaurants in Taiwan are becoming more pet friendly.
Okay, so we see this adjective here. 这个是一个 compound adjective， 也就是复合形容词。那我们就是名词加上形容词 pet friendly， 变成是对宠物友善的。所以你就知道说，台湾的一些餐馆对宠物是越来越友好的哦。所以对环境友善，你也可以说 environment friendly。你前面加一个名词，后面再加上一个形容词。
We could also say environmentally friendly as well.
对。
So our next line in the article is, now you can bring your furry friends with you. So what are furry friends?
Okay, furry friends 就是你的那个我们中文是不是常说毛小孩 ？Have you heard of that?
Okay, they're not your friends from school.
No, of course not. Yeah, 我们在讲我们的宠物，所以你的宠物这个 fur it comes from another noun fur F-U-R 它是毛的意思，所以 furry 就会变成一个形容词，就是很多毛的，所以代表你可以带这些毛小孩去这些餐厅啦。
So we're going to see a couple of different cafes that we can visit, and we can take our pets, our dogs and our cats to. So the first one is called Warm House.
Oh, so our first restaurant 就是暖室，这个 Warm House 它的中文名字叫暖室。
Sounds like something that my house is never. My house is never warm. It's always cold and uncomfortable. But this place is not like my cold and uncomfortable house. Warm House is a lovely little breakfast and brunch restaurant in Damshui.
Okay, 所以我们这边有一个 brunch. What does brunch stand
Brunch.
for?
I love brunch.
Me too.
Brunch is a noun and it is spelled B-R-U-N-C-H. Brunch. Ooh, we are going to talk about one of my favorite things, brunch. Brunch is a meal that we eat at late morning or in the middle of the day. If you look at it carefully, you'll see that brunch is actually made up of two words that you already know, breakfast and lunch. So we stick them together and we get brunch. That's what happens between breakfast and lunch. Now, brunch is a very different thing depending on where you have it in the world. In Taiwan, you can go to a breakfast and brunch shop for brunch. You might have hamburgers there, hanbao, or radish cakes, luopo or a scallion pancake, 粽爪饼. But Western-style brunches are a little bit different. In places like Europe and the US, brunch is often like a big event. So lots of friends get together for a big meal, often with alcohol and music, and you can eat things like steak, niupai, or salmon, guiyu, and eggs. Whatever kind of brunch you have, though, there is always the best time that you're going to have there. Okay, let's look at our example sentence now for brunch. On Sunday morning, I get up late and eat brunch with my friends. On Sunday morning, I get up late and eat brunch with my friends.
好，所以大家看到这一个字 brunch， 早午餐的意思。那么很简单，老师刚刚提到就是 breakfast 加上 lunch， 那么合起来就会变成早午餐。那我们看一下课文例句哦。所以星期天早上呢，我会晚一点起床，然后跟我的朋友吃早午餐。那我们再回到课文的例句，他说了 Warm House 是一间淡水很可爱的小型早餐跟早午餐餐厅。
I bet it is. There's a lot of really cute cafes in Damshui, aren't there? So the article says the owners wanted a warm and cozy place for customers and their pets. Okay, so the owners, who are these people? Well, owner, first off, is a noun and it's spelled O-W-N-E-R. Owner. Owner comes from the verb to own, which means 拥有. So a owner is someone who owns something or who has something. In the article, we're talking about the people who are in charge of the cafe. They opened the cafe, they probably own the building, or they rent the building, and they are in control of the business. So they are the owners of the cafe. We could also say that they are business owners too. That means someone who runs their own business. One interesting thing about the word owner is that it has the suffix, that's 字尾, er, which we can add to the end of some nouns, some words, and make a new word which means a person who does that thing. So if you're a bit confused, here are some examples. We can take the word sing, 唱歌, and we can add er to make singer, which is 歌手. Or we could use the word paint, 描绘, add er and turn it into painter, 画家. So we've got these different ways, these different words we can make, but before we move on, let's quickly look at an example sentence of owner. This shop's owner decided to close his shop and sell it to someone else. This shop's owner decided to close his shop and sell it to someone else.
接下来我们来看一下 owner 这一个名词，它是所有者、业主的意思。那其实老师刚刚提到很好记，对不对？我们在er 加上去，它就是变成业主。所以其实原来的字是 own， 它是拥有的意思。所以如果一个人拥有什么啊，譬如说he owns a house in Japan， 代表他在日本呢有一栋房子，他是这栋房子的所有人。那你后面加上er 就变成拥有的人啦。OK， 那所以养宠物的主人，其实我们也可以说 owner。 那我们再看到课文例句，这间店的主人决定歇业并将店面卖出，所以我们叫做 like 暖室 warm house 的业主，他希望可以为顾客跟宠物提供一个非常温暖舒适的地方。这个 cozy 就是很舒适、很温暖的意思。所以还有这个 warm 这个字 ，What does it mean?
Well, we're going to find out. It's being used very cleverly in this article. Warm is an adjective and it's spelled W-A-R-M. Warm. When we say a person or place is warm, we mean that it is friendly and very nice, or the person is friendly and very nice. We often see warm with another word, welcome, so warm welcome, or we could talk about welcoming someone warmly. Someone who is warm welcomes people and makes them feel comfortable. One cool thing about this word is that it also means slightly hot or wonder. So when someone calls a cafe warm, it sounds like two things at the same time. One, it's a nice, warm and cozy place, and two, it's also a very friendly place where you can meet people and, make some new friends. So if a place that is warm is friendly, what do we mean when we say that someone is cold, other than they need a jacket? We mean that they are unfriendly and perhaps even angry. So for example, Maria was very cold with me just now. Did I do something wrong? Here's an example sentence now using warm as we saw it in the article. My uncle is good with children because he's a warm person. My uncle is good with children because he's a warm person.
接下来我们来看这个形容词，非常的好用 ，warm 它代表温馨的、亲切的。那你也可以指温度，除了指人的亲切，还有当温度。譬如说，要让某人感到很暖和，你可以说 to keep somebody warm。那譬如说 the blanket really kept me warm， 那被子真的让我好暖和哦。那么这个字呢，也是可以当动词的哦，有变暖和的意思。譬如说 she rubbed her hands together to warm them。他搓揉他的双手，变得更暖和。那我们看一下老师刚刚的例句：我叔叔是个很亲切的人，所以很善于跟孩子们打交道。
So the article continues, they make all of their own dishes. Okay, so we saw that word own again.
Yeah.
Their own dishes.
对，所以这边看到 own 这边是指自己的，所以他们的 dishes 这边的 dishes 指的是餐点，他们的餐点都是自己做的。
And the interesting thing there is we're using it as an adjective as well, so we can say someone's own dishes or someone owns a dish, which is not that impressive. I don't know when you would say I own a dish, but you could say I own a dish. Anyway, let's talk about these dishes because we're not talking about plates here, we're talking about food. Some popular dishes are the curry rice and sandwiches.
Okay, that's my favorite over there. Curry rice 就是咖喱饭跟三明治是他们最受欢迎的餐点。
I think they're not putting the sandwiches in the curry rice, right?
I don't think so.
I think they're two separate dishes.
Yeah, they're two different dishes.
Okay, they even make their own jam with different fruits.
Wow,
okay,
所以
that's
they
good.
make everything from scratch. 他们还自制果酱哎，而且是使用不同的水果。
That must be very tasty. It's a great place to enjoy a day with your pet.
Definitely. 所以这是跟你的宠物度过一天的好地方。Would you like to take your guinea pigs over there? I think it's a good idea.
I could. I do have a little box for them
Yeah.
to take them around.
You should definitely do that.
Okay.
And then maybe feed them with the jam. Can they eat jam?
They can't eat jam. They can't eat jam.
Okay. Sorry about
We
that.
can eat jam. We can eat
Okay.
jam. Okay, but we don't have time to eat jam now because we need to check out our magic box, don't we? All right, so let's do that and then we'll be back to our review time.
Magic Box 找亮点。
Hello， 我是 Casey。大家有听过 eco-friendly 这个字吗？现在是不是任何东西都要追求 eco-friendly 环境友善呢？ So what are some eco-friendly things we can do in our daily life？ 我们在生活中有什么环境友善的事情可以做呢？像是搭乘大众交通工具，以走路代替自己骑车或者开车，还有随手关灯、自备餐具等等都算是哦。Eco-friendly 这个字呢，它是一个复合形容词，它是 environmentally friendly 这个很长的字的简称。 在英文里面，复合形容词表示两种词性的词语结合来表达另外一种意思，这样的字。常常看到的复合形容词呢，可以简单被归纳成以下几个类型，像是第一种，名词加上过去分词就是其中一种哦。例如 handmade cookies 手做的饼干，其中的 handmade 这个字呢，或者是我们常看到的 homemade 就有手做的或是自家生产的这样的意思。还有第二种，形容词加 VING 形成的复合形容词，像是 good looking 好看的， great tasting 好吃的，甚至呢是第三种包含数字在内的复合形容词 10-year-old 10岁的， 3 minutes花了3分钟时间的，这些等等的形容词呢，都算是复合形容词的一种哦。再来呢，如果你看到单数名词加上后面 friendly 作为复合形容词的话，它就有着帮助什么什么、不伤害什么什么这样的意味在哦。像是我们刚才提到的 eco-friendly 环境友善的、不伤害环境的。其他常见的呢，还有像是 user-friendly 对使用者友善的，或是 tourist-friendly 对游客友善的等等。说了这么多复合形容词的使用，现在来考考你喽。你知道这是一座对孩童友善的公园的英文该怎么说了吧？答案马上揭晓啦，拜拜。
The answer is this is a child-friendly park. 你答对了吗？
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
Okay, so Chicklin, I hope you're ready for a challenging review game.
Okay, I guess I am.
Okay, she sounds ready. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick word game where one of us says one of the words from today's article.
Okay.
Let's say warm. Let's use warm.
Okay.
And the next person has to think of another word that begins with the first letter of the last letter of the first word.
Okay, got it.
So, for example, if I said brunch, you could say hat because brunch ends with an H and hat starts with an H.
Okay.
So, warm.
Mom.
Mum. Michael? No, I can't say a name. Oh, man.
Man. Okay, N. Narrow.
Narrow. Window.
W.
Double.
And widow.
Widow. More. Okay. Win. Which is what I'm going to do if you don't think of another word.
And again. Can I say no? No.
You can say no, yeah. Open.
And then and again. Neat.
Neat. Something with a T. No, I can't think of another one. No, I can't think of another one.
Teachers. We're both teachers.
We are both teachers, but you had to tell me what that one was. So unfortunately, that's how the game works. You guys can try it now. If you want to make it harder, what you can do is think of a category. So maybe do it with animals, maybe do it with things related to nature, all adjectives, all nouns. You guys give it a go, and we will join you again tomorrow to talk about more exciting cafes. For A+ English, I'm Seb.
I'm Chickling.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Popular pet-friendly restaurants in Taiwan. Do you love spending time with your pets? Do you want to take them everywhere with you? Luckily, you can. Some restaurants in Taiwan are becoming more pet-friendly. Now, you can bring your furry friends with you. Warm House. Warm House is a lovely little breakfast and brunch restaurant in Danshui. The owners wanted a warm and cozy place for customers and their pets. They make all of their own dishes. Some popular dishes are the curry rice and sandwiches. They even make their own jam with different fruits. It's a great place to enjoy a day with your pet.
Word power!
Spend. Spend. Spend, spent, spent. We spent almost the whole day at the beach yesterday. We spent almost the whole day at the beach yesterday. Brunch. Brunch. On Sunday morning, I'll get up late and eat brunch with my friends. On Sunday morning, I'll get up late and eat brunch with my friends. Owner. Owner. This shop's owner decided to close his shop and sell it to someone else. This shop's owner decided to close his shop and sell it to someone else. Warm. Warm. My uncle is good with children because he's a warm person. My uncle is good with children because he's a warm person.
认识字汇
Furry, cozy, curry.